So if you go to the link below, you'll find this zip file which you need to download. HTML resume template by samlong.zip. And to open this up, right click on the zip file and hit extract all or something to that effect. And the computer should extract it into a file folder like this one. When you open up the folder, you'll find one file called resume.html. If you double click resume.html, it'll open up on a web browser. If you're using Chrome like I am, it'll open on Chrome, and you'll see this is the resume template. So now everything is formatted already. All that's left for you to do is to fill in your own details. So to do that, unfortunately, you can't edit it right on the page. You can't delete this and type something else. You need to go into the code. But don't worry, you don't need to know anything about coding. Just close this resume for now. Go back to your File Explorer and on resume.html, right click on it and go to Open With. Instead of opening in a browser, open it in a notepad type program. If you're on a Mac, it'll probably be by a different name, but you just want to open it on the very basic plain notepad program. And so you see here, this is the actual code, HTML, which it's written in. We're gonna go into the code and hit Control A. That's just gonna select all, select the whole thing, and hit Control C to copy. And then open up your web browser again, go to this website, htmledit.squarefree.com. And what this is going to do is it's going to show the code at the top and show a preview of the final product at the bottom. Take all this text and highlight it and delete it. And press Ctrl V now to paste in that thing that we just copied. Now it's pasted in our code for our resume. Here at the top is the code and at the bottom is the preview of the final product. Don't worry that the images aren't working because those will work again later. But we're just looking in the blue space at our code for now. And a lot of it is stuff you don't really need to look at. But in places where it says someone's name, like here Sam Jones teacher resume, you're going to want to change this to whatever your name is. So let's say my name is Joe Blogs. Put my name there. As we scroll down, there's a lot of stuff we don't need to look at, but scroll until you see the name again, Sam Jones. We're going to want to change that to our name, so it's Joe Blogs. As you can see, after I changed it up here in the code, it's instantly changed in the final product, so we can see as we go what we're doing. Same thing here with the telephone number. We'll change it to our telephone number. And as you can see, it's been changed down here in the final product. For the email, change it to your email. I'm going to put joeblogs@gmail.com. And the same for the website, joeblogs.com. Scrolling down a little bit more, we're going to get to education, right there, education. And so in place of degree 1, I'm going to put my degree, Master of Education. Make sure to put the years that you got it. And here the institution. Down here on the preview, if we scroll down, we'll see exactly how that looks. Here it's got the Master of Education, University of United States, and the correct years. For the bullets, here's where you're probably going to want to put some details on what your thesis was about. And as I change it, it's changed down here. Now suppose you only had one bullet to put. You don't want these 2 extra bullets. You'll here find bullet 2, and you're going to want to delete bullet 2, but also this li tag. You're going to delete all the way from the li tag to the /li tag. Delete that whole thing. And the same for this one too. For bullet 3, delete all the way from the li tag to the /li tag. So now there's no extra bullets, we just have that one bullet we need. So basically you're going to go through this entire resume and replace the placeholders with things about you. We have education and experience down here. If you didn't want this to say teaching experience, you could change it to something else. So just find the spot in the code where it says teaching experience and suppose we want to change it to teaching and related experience. You can do that and it gets changed down here just as well. I've included a lot of sections here because some people like to include a lot of stuff. We have professional development, honors and awards, skills, and interests. Now suppose there's a section you don't want to include. A lot of people don't include interests. You just need to go up here to the code and find where interests is. Let's scroll down. There, I found it, interests. And if I don't want to include this section, you need to delete the whole thing from the code. Go all the way from this tag dt that's beside interests all the way to the end where it says /dd. And once that's deleted, you should see on the preview no more interest section. Now this is code, so you do need to be careful not to edit something that you don't want to. So in general, don't edit anything that's inside the pointy brackets, like this dd, don't change that. Only change the stuff that's outside of the brackets. For example here, Sam Jones, will change it to the name Joe Blogs. If you stay outside of these brackets, you should be okay. So once your preview is to your liking, everything looks good, you've put in all your information, we can take this code and put it back into our file. So the easiest way to select all of it would be to hit Control A or Command A on a Mac, and then hit Control C to copy it. Let's go back to our notepad file here where we had the resume code. Delete everything and replace it with what we just wrote and hit save. Now this is our new HTML file, and we'll go on to our file explorer and open it up, and hopefully it should show Joe Blogs, the correct name. So we'll open it now, and there it is, Joe Blogs. All the information's filled in. If I had taken more time and filled in the rest, it would have all been complete. Now at this point you can think about what you want to do with the images, if there are any. So here is an icon which you can change actually to whatever you want. It could be a picture of yourself or your own personal logo. So to do that, you need to know that the way this HTML resume works is that the page is going to go into your file explorer and find image.png, and whatever image.png is, it's going to show the picture there. So right now, if you double click image.png, it's going to be this picture. You can, however, delete image.png, delete it and then replace it with whatever you want. You could take a picture from your Facebook and put it into this folder, but you have to make sure that that picture is named image.png. That way the resume will know to show the picture over here. So you can change the picture that way if you want.